All right, let's begin. Before we left, we finished. I showed you how to calculate the critical values, and I explained what a confidence interval is. Now we begin to see. I'll give you examples, or I will show you how to calculate the confidence interval. We'll begin with the first case. The first case is about confidence interval for the mean when the standard deviation is known and the sample size is large. Statistically, we say that the sample size is large if it is 30 or more, provided that the sample size was selected at random and from the, from the population of interest. Yeah. So that means for large samples, and we know the value of the population standard deviation. So the process is this: find the critical value, which I've shown you how to do. The second one is this: find the error margin. The error using the formula. The error margin is E. Z alpha over 2, that is the critical value, times the standard deviation over square root of n. Once you have this, now you find the confidence interval by subtracting it on the left side and adding it on the right side to the sample mean. And that's it. That will give you a confidence interval. Let's do one example. The example says that before we do that, I want to remind you that the best point estimate of the population mean is the sample mean. Number 4 says a sample of reading scores of 35 fifth graders has a mean of 82 and a standard deviation of 15. Find the best point estimate of the mean. Find 95% confidence interval of the mean reading scores for all fifth graders. And then find the 99% confidence interval of the mean of reading scores for all fifth graders. Solution, let's solve this. Solution. Part A is the simplest question there. It says find the best point estimate of the mean. Okay, the best point estimate of the mean is, remember it says that the best point estimate of the population mean is the sample mean. Now, for this example, they told us that a sample of 35 fifth graders has a mean of 82. So that means our answer will be the sample mean, which is 82. That's it. You answer that part. So that's the easiest one. They ask to find the best point estimate of the mean for this sample. They already told you that it's 82. So it's S bar 82. So sample mean, there's a way we write sample mean. The character is not here, so I'm going to get it from here. Sample mean is 82. X bar is 82. X bar, which is the sample mean, equals 82. You can use that one too. Either you write it in words like that way, or I can just write it this way, 82. Yeah. So it's part B and part C as well. The main work is, yeah. Either I write it this way, sample mean, or if you write it X bar 82. So I'm going to move this question down so we can have more rooms for it. Now, as this says, find the 95% confidence interval of the mean reading scores of all fifth graders. So to do part B, that's where you follow the steps. Remember the steps. It says, find the critical value. Now, for 95% confidence level, the critical value is given already. I will have calculated it already. So if it's not given, you can just calculate it by yourself. So I have it on chat. You can also look it up in the table of normal distribution that I showed you. So you can just go to this table and find it. It's right here. For 95% is 1.96. So it's 1.96. Now you can also find it from our calculation. our critical value, which is Z alpha over 2, Z alpha over 2, alpha over 2, because of alpha over 2 equals 1.96. So that's what it is. Okay. Now, you can also find it from our calculation. We did it here, if you remember, a few minutes ago, for 95%. It's 1.96. Now, if it is not given on the table, use this formula to get it. So we have done the first part. The second part says, find the error margin using this formula, error. So we're going to put the formula right there. So we have our critical value as this. The question says, a sample of 35 fifth graders, n equals 35, the mean of 82. So I have sample mean of 82. I'm gonna make this. Sample mean of 82. I'm gonna put it right there. Okay. Okay. Then standard deviation of 15. So I got my standard deviation formula right here of 15. I'm gonna correct it. It always does that. Okay, 15, making it big, make it 16. Okay, so we have our critical value, sample size, sample mean, standard deviation. Then it says, find the 95% confidence interval. So we have everything we need. So we can now get our error margin. Remember, the formula for error margin is right here.
Can you bring it down? Can you bring the formula down?
Yeah, I'm bringing it down now. It's right here. See? Which is equal to the alpha over 2 is 1.96. Let me put it the way it will look good for you, so you can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to write all this down. The alpha over 2 is 1.96. Standard deviation is 15. And you have the n is sample size is 35. So let me put it right to, we are in the workbook where they will give us the correct character. I'm going to put it right here. So that means Z alpha over 2 is 1.96. Okay, times standard deviation of 15 over the square root of 35. Okay, which means that you can get it from this. I'll write it down. 1.96 times 15 over square root of 35. So getting it from the calculator. At this point, you now go to your calculator and get the answer from that. So you have 1.96 times standard deviation of 15 over the square root of n, which is this is my square root of n 35. Okay, I like to put them in parentheses. Okay, 4.97. So write it down, 4.97. 4.97. You go here, you can see the 4.97. 4.97. You can now, I've done the calculation. Let's put it on the workbook. 4.97 right here. Okay. See? So we have answered the second part because it says find the critical value. We did that. Find the error. We did that. Now we can get the confidence interval. So the 95% confidence interval is given by, I'm going to make it big, 15. Okay, this is the formula we use for it. S bar minus error less than the mean, less than S bar plus error. So as the formula we use, which means I want to bring it up a little bit. Okay, S bar is 82. 82 minus error. Our error is 1.97. Less than the mean. Less than, or is it again? Okay, less than the mean and less than the S bar plus error. That is our mean right there. S bar again. So now here we have 82 plus 82 plus our error again is 4.97. So that means you can see in the left side, you add it, in the right side, you subtract it, and that will give you the confidence interval. So 82 plus 4.97. So we have 82 minus 4.97 here. Here we have 82 plus 4.97. This is the mean we're trying to, the population mean we're trying to estimate. So let's do this one. 82 minus 4.97. We have
77.03.
Say it again.
77.03.
Yes, you're correct. 4.97. Yeah, you're correct. 4.97. I wanted to show you to the class. Because 77.03 correct. 77.03. See, 77.03 less than the mean. Okay, let's see. Less than the mean, which we are trying to estimate, and less than again. Now on this side, we have plus. So you add them together on the right side, and you get your confidence interval for the same 86.97. 86.97. 86.97. 86.97. So that is the confidence interval. Now we can next thing is to conclude. Make a conclusion. So I remember the question says, find the 95% confidence interval of the mean reading scores of all fifth graders. So it's the answer for that. So your conclusion is this. We can say with 95% confidence that the average reading scores for all fifth graders okay, is between 77.03 to 86.97. That's it. Yeah, you are finished. You have answered the question.
Professor, can you please scroll down?
Up or down?
Down.
Go down, is going to a new question.
No, up. Sorry.
Yeah,
that's
so,
okay.
So
no, it's too much.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it's move on. More. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you.
But now, so again, you find the critical, use the number, find the critical value, first of all. Now get the value from the questions, write them down, then find your error using this. After that, now you subtract the error from the left side and add the error on the right side. You get your confidence interval. Then you conclude. Any question on this? Any question?
Can I see the question?
Yeah, sure. Right here. It has 3 parts. First part, we answered it. First part doesn't require any work because they gave us the sample mean already. It's the second part that we just did, part B. Part C is the same process, but this time we're using the 99% confidence. So, yeah, so the only thing that we change is our critical value. Yeah, so let's do it. You ready?
Yeah.
It says find 99% confidence interval for the mean reading scores of all fifth graders. So again, our critical value, let me put all this down so that we can just, I will just put this down here. So change the numbers. Part B, okay. Put them down. Now, in this case, a critical value will be different because it's 1.9 is 99%. So let me make this bigger. Make it 16, like the others. Okay. So for 99%, you can see we did the calculation before. It's right there. I have it on the chart as well. See, for 99%, critical value is 2.58. So we have it here, 2.58. 2.58. Oh, where are we? 58. Now, sample size is still the same because they were selected at 5 fifth graders. Sample mean is still the same. Sample standard deviation is still the same. So let us calculate the error margin. The error margin, we use this formula here. Okay, I have what we change is the critical value. So I'll just copy it and put it on the right workbook and change the critical value. Our critical value again is 2.58. Let me write it down. Z alpha over 2 is 2.58. So I'm copying this. So I can just change 2.58. Okay, copy it. Go to that workbook. The other workbook you're using, and then change it. As a matter of fact, it's already there. 2.58. Okay, times standard deviations. And so now our answer will change. Now becomes 2.58. Okay, 2.58 times standard deviation of 15 over the square root of n, which is n is 35. Okay, close it. I got 6.54. Okay, our error is 6.54. 6.54. I can just go to our main workbook. Oh, you know what? Yep, this place, 6.54. And I copy this. Go to the main workbook and place it right there. 6.54. See? Oh, I put it as the wrong one. Okay, I put that. This is where I'm supposed to put it. This is the part B. So this is an error, part B. 6.54. Now, with this, we can get the 99% confidence interval. Confidence interval is given by this S bar minus error. See, S bar minus error. I'm going to copy this so I can just change this. So we have S bar minus error. In this case, our error is 6.54. So change this to 6.54. 6.54. And here add 6.54. Okay. I should give you a confidence interval. I should give you a confidence interval. Okay. Now let's try 82 minus 6.54. We got 82. 82 minus 6.54 is 75.46. 75.46. Right. 0.46. Okay, it's less than the mean. Okay, less than the mean. Less than the mean. Less than. Then add it on this side. If you add this to, you're gonna get 86. Sorry, actually 88.54. 88.54. Now, with this, we have our confidence interval. Again, so we can now conclude. So, conclusion. All right. Conclusion says, we can say with confidence, we can say with 99% confidence on average that the mean reading score, the average reading scores of all fifth graders lies between 75.46 to 88.54. Of course, based on a sample of 35 fifth graders. Questions? Any question? Can you hear me?
Can you scroll up?
Yep. Click here.
Mm-hmm.
Take a picture of it.
Yes, I've taken this. Can you go up more? I want to check something. So where we have the critical values, where we have those percentage, 95, 90, 95, and 99.
Oh, you mean the chart?
Mm-hmm. The table.
Right here.
Yeah, here. Okay. I want to ask, if you're given a question and to find the critical value of maybe 95, can you just pick this, or you still have to calculate?
Calculate is right here. Or you can, if it is given, you can just pick one of them.
But that's what I'm saying. If we have this percentage, we can just pick the answer from here.
Yes. But if they don't have any answer, like let's say they ask you for 97%, which is not here, that means you have to use this formula to get it.
Okay. Wait. Yeah.
Take a picture.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome. So now, this is how to do it. There's nothing else. And you know, is your project, you have it too. One of the questions is to find the confidence interval. But the project one, they did not, unlike here, where they tell you the sample size, they tell you the mean, they tell you the standard deviation. In the project, they didn't tell you that. They just give you numbers. Am I right? Or wrong? Well, that means you haven't checked. But that's how it is.
You're right. How are we going to go about it?
So that one is like this one. See, this one you have the in that case, that means you have to calculate your mean and your standard deviation by yourself, then follow the same steps to get the critical value. Because you get a critical value for 90, then calculate your mean by yourself. That's the only difference. Now, it might take you time, but the fastest way to do it is to use Excel. Use Excel to simplify the whole matter, very easy. So I'm going to show you how you can do this on Excel, and then put it here. Let's do it. Now, like I said, this time around, they didn't tell you the mean. Well, they say standard deviation. Yeah, it's here, but with the numbers like this, Excel can get you quicker. Otherwise, you can do it manually by calculating the mean of these numbers, calculating their standard deviation. Here, they gave you already. Then use the mean and standard deviation, and then the critical value to do the same thing we just did. So let's do this one. For example, I'm going to show you a faster way if you want to use a cell solution. Okay. I have already put these numbers in Excel, so I'm going to take you right there, where we can get our mean and standard deviation. Can you see it? Hello.
Yes.
Yes, we can.
What we're gonna do to get it fast. I've already shown you how to calculate the mean in a standard in Excel, but I want to, since this is a confidence interval and it's a project, and you are giving the numbers, the fastest way is this. Look, you highlight, you go to data analysis. Oh, you know what? Before I show you this one, let me show you the first one thing. You can, it's the same thing. Just go to data analysis. Okay. It's coming. My computer have been busy since today, so it's having an attitude today. So can you see this dialog box?
Yes.
So you see what we have descriptive statistics. And yeah, that's what it is. Exactly. Can you see this my hand hovering over this? Can you see the cursor?
Yeah.
Click on that. Click OK. Then clicking on this arrow, you can highlight all of them, all the way to the last one. That 31 numbers there in the question. So I'll have all of them here. Click on them. Next is there's no need for label. For the output range, I usually choose under it. So you can choose output range. I can place it here. Okay. Now, put some of the statistics. This one is 90, right? Hold on, let me see. It is 90. The question is 90. It says 90 degrees, 90%, right? Or wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that means you gotta choose 90 right here. Choose 90. You can see the confidence level of per mean. You can see it. Choose 90. So change this to 90. And that's I think everything will be there. And then click OK. Oh. Okay, I think I missed you guys. Did you see it? What I just did? Hello?
Yes, we can see the screen.
Did you miss any parts? See, he gave us everything now. He gave us he gave us the mean right here. Standard deviation is 31. And he gave us the error margin. See, the confidence level part of it, just give you the error margin. Did you miss anything? You want me to repeat the process?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'm gonna erase this one. Erase this. I'm gonna make it no bother. Okay. Now, again, let me repeat it. Remember the question. The question says to find estimate the number of farms per state with 90% confidence. This is for a random sample of number of farms in various states. See? So what you're gonna do is, like I said, I've already put them in. And then click on data. We have 10 minutes left now. data analysis. Choose descriptive statistics. Then click OK. Okay, then I'll remove all this. So I have this, highlight all of them from the first number. So if you follow this method for you to finding in your project, remember to submit the file for me. And for the output range, I may decide to put it on the side, doesn't matter. I can say, okay, let me put it here. Yeah. Okay, then small statistics, then check confidence interval, and then choose 90. Remember. So I'll put it on this one. Output range. I want to put it on the side this time. Okay. Now, once you put all these things, click OK. See, you put everything here. Now I can see everything is there. Put this on the side. You can see everything. Then they give you the confidence level, which is very important. Which is very important. They give you the confidence level, and it gives you the mean as well. It also gives you the standard deviation. So I'm going to write all this down, and we go back and finish up. Mean S bar is, you can see right here, 43.45. Then standard deviation, it give you, we don't even need the standard deviation because it already gave us the error. So our error is 9.53. See, now, having gotten this, now we can go back to our question and finish up. So that means our mean, sample mean, let me say, mean, okay, I want to make it use the character, the actual character for the mean.
Sorry, Professor, for taking you back. Please, what did you input for the output range?
So click on any cell where you want it to put the result.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. We have this X bar. X bar equals 43.45. So I wanted to have it the character for the mean. So I'm gonna move this back to where it was. Okay. I'm gonna go to the main workbook and put it right there. It's error. Give us the error. So we don't have to do any calculation for error. 9.53, I believe. So that's the confidence interval now becomes S bar minus error less than the mean, less than S. Actually, let me put all of them so I can just substitute. S bar minus error less than the mean, less than S bar plus error. So our S bar, which is the mean, is 43.45, less than the, subtract the error, which is 9.53. Okay. Then 43.45 plus 9.53. See? So now when we subtract this, for 3.45 minus 9.53. Let me use the calculator to do it. For 3.45, so I need to say for 3.45 in the calculator, 43. Okay. For the 3.45 minus 9.53 is 33.92, which we go and put in 33.92 on this side. 3.92. And on the other side, which is this one, for 3.945 plus 9.53. So I'm going to go to that calculator and put plus there. Okay. 52.98. So we have 52.98. We have 52.98. 2.98. Conclusion. Conclusion. So now this is represent the number of farms in various states. Okay, estimate the mean number of farms per state with 90% confidence. Okay. So we can say with 90% confidence that the mean number of farms per state is between, first one is 33.92 farms to second one is 52.98 farms. See, very easy. Questions? Any questions? Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
We're able to get to this point. That's excellent. We'll come back from because we have 2 minutes left. There's nothing we can achieve with 2 minutes. So I'm going to end it and then we can log back in. We'll come back. We decide how do we find out the right sample size to choose? How do we figure it out? So look at sample size computations. So I will see you back here. In 10 minutes, I'm gonna close it now. See you back in 10 minutes, okay?
Okay.